have the vegan queen, Devin, in the house.
I am back, people. What's up? Yeah, I'm not Courtney, but trust me, I have a lot of opinions about all the stories that we're going to be talking about today.
I'm so glad, Devin. I love when you're here. You bring a little vegan sass, and we talk about food all the time.
Yes.
So I'm excited for you to give us some vegan options with our unhealthy food that we always talk about here. At the table, T-Tribe, you know I'm not the best. But it's fine.
Hey, I mean,
you're going to help me.
I can't turn down a big plate of French fries, so I'm right there with you.
If French fries are vegan, I'm already making great strides.
Yeah, you really are.
Also, I posted hip peas.
Oh, yes.
They're like Cheetos, but they're made out of chickpeas, and they are not bad.
I think wait, you were about to say they're so good, but then you're like, not bad. Are you not into them?
No, they're good. They're not Cheetos, but they're a good, healthy alternative.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they satisfy the craving that you need for that kind of like cheesy taste and the crunch.
Are they still healthy if I eat the whole bag, though, or does that not count?
No.
Let's see.
I think it's fine.
Is it fine?
I eat the whole bag.
Okay,
so
all right,
well.
there we go. I feel better. We have good morning. Everyone is telling you good morning, Devin.
Hello
from Tillamook, where we got the cheese and the ice cream. Tillamook girl, you are always here. And I always want ice cream after hearing this. You cannot partake in that, but that's okay.
I can have vegan ice cream.
Vegan ice cream. There you go.
Yum, yum.
Okay, yes. We have Nikki Landers. Update on my surgery. It's been pushed back till tomorrow at 11 a.m. my time. Wish me luck. My right kidney is full of stones. Oh, girl.
Wow.
Nikki, sending you positive vibes for your surgery tomorrow. So happy that after you get this done, you will be feeling better.
And thank you so much for tuning in while you're waiting to go into surgery. I mean, that's dedication, and yeah, we wish you the best of luck.
Sending you so many positive, healthy vibes for sure.
Yeah.
We have Texas, Michigan, Wyoming, Colombia. We have Panama, Carolina. I would love to come to Central America. We want to take the Morning Tea on a tour.
Ooh.
So Vegan Queen, you'd have to come as well.
Oh my gosh,
And so we want to go to all of these places, and Central America sounds like just the place. That would be a nice, relaxing tour stop. I like where you're going with that.
We've also got someone from Cape Town in here, Shanizzle Kasizzle.
Whoa,
I'd like to go there. I would really like to go there.
Oh
Portugal.
My
sister was just in Portugal. She's in Spain right now. So, I mean, she's living the life. She's on a 2-week vacation. They're just like drinking wine, eating food, and going to the beach. But she was in Portugal, and she had nothing but good things to say about it.
That sounds amazing.
I'm
jealous of your sister, and I'm jealous of Kendall Jenner. She's in Mykonos. We're actually going to talk a little bit about an Instagram story she posted from Mykonos with somebody that she's saying married life with. Yes, Kendall Jenner, married life. What the heck is going on?
Yes.
We're also going to talk about Miley Cyrus. She is the cover girl for the August issue of Elle. And she opened up about when she wanted to quit playing Hannah Montana, and it's very interesting.
To be honest, I find it very weird.
Okay.
Like I don't really agree with her thinking here.
Okay, you guys are gonna find it interesting too. Maybe even a little weird. We're also gonna talk about Cardi B because she released a song that was supposed to go on her album but didn't make it for Culture's first birthday. We're also gonna talk about my girl Taylor Swift. She might have thrown a little shade at Scooter Braun. I'm not convinced it's shade, but we're gonna get into it.
I have a theory about all of this Taylor Swift, Scooter Braun stuff that I'm gonna fill you all in when we get there.
Okay.
Because something seems fishy about all this.
Oh gosh, I'm a little nervous, but I'm excited. Okay, we're also gonna talk about Ariana Grande. There's been a little more light shed on why she fired Scooter Braun not too long ago.
Yeah.
She actually fired him for a 6-month period, and now someone's coming forward and kind of giving a little more to that story, so I want to talk about it. We're also going to talk about Justin Bieber. Yes, I saw that Instagram post
of course
him
we
with
saw
Hailey. We're going to talk about it. We're also going to talk about, I saw you guys talking about Hailey posting on her Instagram story. We pulled it up. We'll talk about her Instagram story as well.
Yep.
We also have Car Dinner Tea Time. We're going to talk about Kendall and Mykonos and Scott and Sophia, whether or not Sophia is jealous that pretty much everyone and their freaking mother wants Scott and Courtney to get back together. That would be hard.
It would be very hard.
That would be hard. Okay, front desk lady Devin wants to know, what's your take on Shamila?
Okay, I think they're together.
Really? Like,
yes.
For real, not a PR stunt.
Not a PR stunt. I think they're together. We have been thinking or like shipping these two together for years now. And there's always been a little bit of tension, a little bit of attraction and chemistry there. So I sort of feel like now they finally have realized that. I mean, who holds hands like that with their friend?
But don't you feel like it's a little odd that they had Senorita And then all of a sudden, they're spotted out multiple times together, being flirty, showing PDA.
No, because don't you remember after, I can't remember which award show or what event it was, but they were seen having pizza and getting cuddly together in New York like about a year ago. Do you remember this?
I remember it. Maybe I'm just clouded because I ship myself with Shawn Mendes.
I mean,
so I'm
he's
just fingers crossed that this is a PR stunt. I don't know. People were saying that when they saw them at that Kitchen 24 till 5 a.m. in West Hollywood, that they were looking in love.
Yeah.
Which freaks me out a little bit.
Well, look, nothing can build a relationship and a romance and that, just like sexy energy, like working in the studio together. They were working side by side in the recording studio. They had to shoot that music video, which was hot.
Too hot.
Come on.
No, I think they were just Lady Gaga, Bradley Coopering it. Very good acting. That's what I'm gonna tell myself because I don't know if I can fully get on board. We have Susanna saying it's staged. Courtney Revolution is in the chat from VidCon. Hello, we miss you. Thank you for getting in the chat. And he said we need Shoddy. That's my ship name with Shawn Mendes that the T-Tribe came up with. Not Shaddison, because that sounds like something you do in your pants.
Shaddison.
So we are for Shoddy, and yes, that's what I want to make a thing.
Hey, look, just because I think Camila and Shawn are a real thing doesn't mean I don't ship Shoddy, as long as the whole T-Tribe will ship me and Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay,
that's all I need.
That's fine.
It'll be DeLeo.
DeLeo. That's kind of cute.
Kind of cute, right?
Okay, that can work. We have Shamila is a publicity stunt. That's what Trish is saying. But then we have someone else saying they're together, but it feels like they felt the pressure of all the Shamila shippers, and I think at some point they will realize they're better friends than lovers. That's a really good theory.
Yeah, it's very well thought out.
Very well thought out.
Lots of layers there.
Also, Camila's coming off of a breakup with Matthew Hussey, that relationship expert. Someone told me that there were rumors that he cheated on her. I don't know if that's true. I have not heard that.
Okay.
That was just grumblings of my friends being like, is this true? Is this not true? And I was like, I don't know. I haven't heard that.
I mean, I haven't heard that either, but if Matthew Hussey really did cheat on Camila Cabello, one, what an idiot.
Also, two, don't take his relationship advice.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I'm not going to use you as my relationship expert.
Yikes. We have Shanice. Shanice is a avid T-Tribe member. She has a new name. Thanks, girl. We see you. Yes. We have Jennifer saying, well, when you can't do it, teach.
That's true.
That's true. That is true.
You can't have a stable relationship, so you might as well try and teach people how to have one.
God. I don't know. That still scares me. I don't know if I'm quite on board with that situation. We have people saying it's about marketing. Fatima said he did cheat. He cheated at the beginning of the relationship.
What? With who?
I don't know. I'm going to have to look into this.
Who are your sources?
Because I have not heard that, and if so, then I will understand why Camila got out of the relationship so quickly and potentially is ready to have a relationship with Shawn. Because if there was cheating involved, then obviously she's not going to have any hard feelings about leaving Matthew.
Or maybe she's just looking for a rebound.
Maybe. But then also remember she posted about him on her Instagram story, like, don't be sending him hate. Like, we still like each other. We're still friends. I don't know. I honestly have no idea.
That's true.
We have Jakara saying, to be honest, I really believe it's a stunt for a new album. That's what Courtney was talking a little bit about yesterday. He thinks that Camila is going to announce that she is releasing an album because she kind of hasn't really done anything in a while, and all the other Fifth Harmony girls are starting to have their come up, and their solo careers are starting to kind of take off, and so she needs to do something to remind people that she was the first one to leave, and she still has a successful solo career. I don't know, though. I don't know.
I don't really buy that one. I don't feel like Camila's that type to be like, I gotta prove that I'm like better than the rest of them, you know?
Oh my gosh.
You think she is?
I don't know. I feel like a little bit. She was the first one to leave, you know what I'm saying?
But I think because, I don't know.
I don't know what's going on with Camila, but Trisha, I do see your message here. Definitely sending you prayers, girl, for you and your dad. She has to take her dad to the ER, but I wanted to definitely address that and let you know we are thinking of you. We hope everything is okay.
Yeah.
We have people saying that she has a nice persona. Lynn says she loves you, so that's exciting.
Thank you. I love you too, Lynn.
Yes, we have Jennifer saying maybe her label is telling her she needs to complete an album. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I don't know.
I don't know either. I saw somebody in here who said that, let me find it. Oh, Fatima says that Matthew Hussey did cheat with a Dutch girl and that she confirmed it in an interview. So just while we were still on that, I just wanted to throw that out there. Fatima, You are spilling the tea.
I don't know. A Dutch girl? That's very interesting.
It's very interesting.
Was this a YouTuber? Because if it was a YouTuber, I'm not convinced. You guys know I really hate when YouTubers go on their channels and they create videos and they're like, my truth, or what happened, my story with Matthew Hussey. Like, I hate when they do
It's like
that.
James Charles. Suddenly everybody's inserting themselves into like any James Charles
Yeah, it's like
story.
James Charles texted me once, and here's what happened.
Yeah.
Like, okay, people, get over it.
Yeah, move
oh my
on.
God, I'm already over James Charles for sure. Also,
Me
I just
too.
wanted to point out my Hollyscoop shirt. You guys can't really see it that well behind my computer, but look how cute it is. Make sure you get your merch if you haven't already, because we also have T-Tribe merch, we have mugs, we have all this fun stuff now, and obviously, I cropped it. I always told them I crop my shirts for some reason.
It's cute.
Actually, real quick story, and then we'll get into the tea. I realized last night my grandma, I called her Nana, she would always crop all of her shirts because she wore high-waisted pants and she didn't like to tuck it in and have like a big bunch.
Oh, yeah.
She's passed away now, but when I was cropping the shirt last night, I was like, oh my God, I've literally turned into my grandmother. That is who I am now.
But
Just
I have to
cropping
say,
everything.
your grandma was very ahead of the curve.
She
and she
was.
was cropping her shirt.
She was cropping her shirt, she wore high-waisted pants, and she was always accessorized to the nines.
Oh, wow.
I know.
My 95-year-old great aunt, she's still alive and she's the sweetest lady. She will not let me come over unless she's done her makeup, has her hair dyed, and her nails done. I'm like,
What a woman.
how do you do all
What
of
a
that?
woman.
I know.
What a woman.
95.
What a woman.
I can't even do that on a Saturday.
No,
I'm
no,
like,
when I'm not at the table, there is nothing on this face
Same.
except my eyelash extensions. Okay, let's get into the tea, you guys. Kicking things off with Miley Cyrus. Like I said, she's on the cover of Elle for their August issue, and they asked her about her role as Hannah Montana and when she kind of got over that situation. And she admitted that she wanted to stop playing Hannah Montana when she started having sex. She said, quote, the minute I had sex, I was kind of like, I can't put this effing wig on again. It got weird. It just felt like I was grown up.
okay, I feel like this perpetuates the idea that sex is this crazy, taboo, scary thing. I mean, how old was she when she stopped playing Hannah
I
Montana?
don't know. She was probably 18. I don't know how old she was.
Yeah, 18 years
Well
old or
into
something.
well into her like young adulthood.
Yeah, I mean, it's a character that she's playing. I don't know. I just feel like that's sort of a weird reason to leave behind the Disney show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do understand it though, because think about it. You have this adult experience, you're starting to do adult things, and then you have to go to work and kind of act like this middle schooler who has a wig and who sings about middle school things. Like, that would be kind of awkward and weird. I think that's probably what made her feel weird about partaking, like having sex and all of those things.
But think about like Steve from Blue's Clues. He was like 40.
Was Steve pulling any tail? I don't know about that.
He probably was.
I don't know. Oh gosh, that's kind of weird. They're actually bringing Blue's Clues back.
I
Fun
know.
fact,
I
fun
saw
fact. She also admitted that now she isn't ashamed of Hannah Montana. There was a time there, obviously, I think, when she had the whole tongue out twerking situation. She was feeling a little like wanted to leave that behind.
Yeah.
But now she has embraced it, and she thinks it's pretty cool that a lot of people listen to Hannah Montana growing up. Cardi B admitted she listened to Hannah Montana while she was in high school, which is a little late to be listening to Hannah Montana, in my opinion. But apparently she admitted it to Miley, and so now she's kind of like, okay, whatever, I'll embrace it.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
good for Miley.
I think that's good. That's what that show put her on the map. That you know gave her the start of her career, and she's had a tremendous career up until this point. So I'm glad that she's not ashamed of it.
She's got to
should be
give
proud of
props
it.
to Disney
Yeah.
and Billy Ray, his achy breaky heart.
His achy breaky
We're going
heart.
to talk about Cardi B a little bit more because she posted that unreleased song for Culture's first birthday. Culture is one. Where did time go? I also feel like Cardi just gave birth, so I can't imagine how she feels. Remember, we have this she's supposedly throwing her birthday party that's going to cost around $400,000.
Oh, I mean, casual.
Okay, I'm like, what 1-year-old needs something that, I mean, obviously the Jenners always do a big birthday party, but I just think it's funny because I think most normal people's first birthdays, it's like, as long as the baby has their own cake that they can smash their head into, that's all they need.
That's all they need. Yeah, $400,000 on a party that they won't even remember. Oh, or she won't even remember. Wow.
Wow. I would love to have that much money someday. Fingers crossed.
It'll happen.
It'll happen. Manifest it.
Yeah.
That's my LA talking.
Me too.
I've learned.
I do that whenever I'm working out. I'm like, I am manifesting.
Oh, really? Are you like, I can do it.
I'm running, yes.
I will lose 10 pounds. I will do this. That's me. Okay.
No, it's not I will, it's I am.
Oh, I am. Okay, see,
Yeah.
I'm not even good at this.
Just letting you all know.
Okay, thank you. So Cardi B revealed in her caption this song. Actually, if you listen to it, it's pretty cute.
Yeah.
I know some of you naysayers who don't like Cardi B are going to say it didn't make the album because she didn't have somebody write it for her in time, but we're not going to start that narrative. And Courtney Revolution, if you're still in the chat, I know you're going to try to start that narrative, and don't even think about it.
Yeah.
She said that it didn't make the album because she was too stuffy to record it, so it didn't quite make the cut, and that's why she posted it on Instagram with this, you called it an iMovie looking video.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty cute.
It's very cute. I liked seeing all these pictures and videos of Culture. I think she's such an adorable little girl.
She is really cute.
I'm obsessed with her.
She is really cute, and I will say I like in the song Cardi talks about how she hid her pregnancy, she tried to hide it under fur coats and different outfits and all of this stuff, and that was kind of interesting to hear because we had thought that she was pregnant for so long, and it's nice to get that confirmation that like all that stuff that we were saying was actually true. I don't know.
As usual, we did this with Kylie Jenner's pregnancy, we did it with Chloe's, we did it with Cardi B. Everybody was saying that we were lying, we were telling the truth. I want to talk about that little bit that you mentioned where she said that the song didn't make it onto the album because she was too stuffy to record it. Seems kind of like an interesting excuse, don't you think?
Oh no, I already see people saying Ghost Rider in the chat. I see you guys. I do think it is an interesting excuse. I almost feel like she shouldn't have maybe been so forthcoming with that information, just knowing kind of what people already think about her songwriting abilities. I feel like that's just giving people more ammo. So I'm sure we're gonna get an Instagram Live, a tweet then delete, some sort of response to people who are saying this, because I know we're not the only ones who are going to call that out as a little suspicious.
Well, I mean, she easily could have avoided this if she just said, here's a song I wrote for my baby girl. Don't mention an album, don't mention why it didn't make the cut, just put it out there along with this iMovie video and
let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go. We have Deja saying she doesn't sound stuffy. She even said something on there. She's like, it still sounds stuffy even though we tried to mix it. I don't know.
She always sounds kind of stuffy. I feel like that's her voice.
Royal 100% says, is Cardi B going to prison? We don't know yet. So obviously she has those charges against her for the New York strip club case. She was indicted by the grand jury. She went to court once to kind of just, I guess, face the judge.
Yeah.
She pled not guilty, so now her lawyers are probably working on whether or not she's going to go to trial. I think either way she'll probably have to go to trial. It'll just be whether a judge decides what happens or a jury decides what happens. My years of watching Law & Order SVU have
I was going to say,
taught me a thing or two about the court system,
suddenly,
nothing else.
I feel like I'm on a court show. Like,
Just
keep
call
going,
me
Maddison.
Nancy Grace, okay? Not Nancy Drew, although also a really good movie.
Yep.
Let's move on and talk about Taylor Swift. She performed last night in New York at an Amazon Prime event. I saw some people's Instagram stories that were there, and it was so cool.
Yeah,
Being a big
fun.
Taylor Swift fan, yes, I said it. Everyone gets mad at me, but I'm a Swiftie. It was a very intimate experience. It almost looked like, and everyone there was singing every single one of her words. It looked so much fun. I'm so jealous. But people are saying that she shaded Scooter Braun while she was singing Shake It Off, because she emphasized the words, the liars and the dirty, dirty cheats of the world. I want you guys to listen to it, and you tell us if you think that this is shade.
The liars and the dirty, dirty cheats of the world, you could have been getting down to this sick.
What did you think?
You know, I think at this point we're going to turn anything that Taylor Swift says into some sort of, fodder for the tabloid headlines. Maybe but here's the thing. I have a lot of questions, a lot of doubts about this whole Scooter Taylor thing.
Okay.
But what do you think? Do you think she was emphasizing this?
I think that she was emphasizing it, but having seen Taylor Swift live several times in my life, thank goodness, I feel like whenever an artist performs live, they always kind of change things up and emphasize different things, or like they'll insert the city they're in into the song, like all these different things. So, well, yes, it probably wasn't the best words to emphasize because it can so easily be taken out of context. I don't necessarily think it was direct shade.
Yeah.
Maybe she was trying to bring a little attention to it, but I don't think it was 100% on purpose.
So here's my thinking. If she did intentionally emphasize those lyrics, I think it's all part of this whole PR stunt. I have read conspiracy theories that the Scooter Taylor stuff is just one big PR stunt because when Taylor came out with her single Me, it didn't hit as hard and make as big a waves as they anticipated it would after her break. So they had to do something else. And I heard that after all of this Taylor Scooter stuff went down, their search engine results shot up 53% more than what they were when she dropped her single.
So you're saying that she blasted Scooter Braun as a PR stunt to help with Me and Lover and all that. I don't believe that because I think the big issue here is that she doesn't have ownership of her music and the music that built her career. Yes, I understand that she's rich regardless and she's going to make money regardless. But I truly believe that she was just trying to shed light on an issue, and unfortunately it just came at the same time as her new album. But that's just me, and it's also because I am a Taylor Swift fan, so I probably am going to be a little bit biased towards her. I also just feel like the Swifties are so strong. I find it very hard to believe that she would need to do a PR stunt.
But her song really did not like make as much of an impact as any other Taylor Swift single normally would have. But also, just to add, I am a Taylor Swift fan.
I know you are.
I love her, but I don't know. I mean, I just think as somebody, I'm not even as big as Taylor Swift, but whenever I get a new job or sign a new contract or whatever it is, I literally send my contracts to an attorney to have them read it and let me know if there's anything sketchy in there. The fact that she would have ever signed a contract that gave ownership of her songs, you know what I mean?
I mean, I think the problem is that she was 15. She was inexperienced in the industry. Her parents were inexperienced in the industry. And I've said this before, like, I definitely think her parents should take some of the blame for this because she was underage. And they were the ones who were reading things over and helping her along. I don't know if they sent it to an attorney. I would hope that they did because, yes, that's very smart and I completely agree. But I just truly believe she posted that in a sense to be like, this happened to me and I want to educate the younger artists out there to watch out because you have the potential to lose everything that built your career by one line. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And what's interesting is kind of staying on this topic, Big Machine Records, who obviously Scooter Braun owns now, they announced on Instagram with disabled comments, convenient, that they're actually going to start rolling out a vinyl release of 5 songs that were featured on Taylor's self-titled album. You guys remember that first one, Curly Hair, Teardrops on My Guitar from 2006. They're going to start selling a vinyl of that. And she won't make any money from that.
Yeah. No,
which, she's the highest paid celebrity. Of course she's doing well regardless. She makes millions. She's going to do fine. She's going to make millions with Lover. I'm just saying, like, that would sting. Yeah. That would sting me to see people who burned me profiting off my hard work and songs I wrote when I was 12 on my bedroom floor.
No, I totally agree. And I'm totally with you on that. I think all of this that's going down with Taylor Swift is just the most unfortunate situation. I was only saying my conspiracy theory as just that, a conspiracy theory.
Of course.
I'm not saying that's what I believe. The chat is going off.
Some people agree. It's okay. It's all right. Some people agree. We have people singing the vinyl. Star says she does make millions, but they're her songs. Yes.
Yeah, she deserves the money.
Jennifer goes, oof, I've been wanting to buy her vinyls too. So would you guys still buy her vinyls even though you know Big Machine is the one behind it? I am curious.
I wouldn't.
I am curious because I'll be honest, I did a little Scooter Braun ban on Spotify. Like, I haven't, although I really like the Justin Bieber Chris Brown new song, I haven't been listening to it because I'm like, I don't want to line Scooter Braun's pockets.
I know. Does he need it?
It goes against everything that I believe because I just want Taylor to own her stuff. We have Alex saying she makes so much money she won't even feel it though. Donna Lee says this is going to sound mean, but she misses Courtney, but she's so happy you're here giving a little spice.
Thanks a lot, Donna Lee. I really appreciate it.
You're adding some spice. And we didn't even pour our tea that has a little turmeric spice in it, but it's fine.
Let's do it.
We have I'm Not Listening, No Money for Nasty Scooter. What do you think? Are you going to be giving Scooter Braun any of your coin?
No, because After all of this?
She's like, no, I'm scared of the T-Tribe. I'm really not giving Scooter any of my money.
I was literally, you know what? I was saying a conspiracy theory
No,
that I
girl,
heard
you're
people.
good, you're good.
No, I don't think Scooter Braun, if he's hurting any artists, if he, there's a way that they could have rectified this whole situation without it getting to this point, and he's not taking those steps. So he doesn't need my money.
I feel like he could have just offered her a number. I still believe that. I don't know why that hasn't happened. And we have people saying, no, hell no. Caitlin O says, my dad was a musician. They should own their own music. Laura Goldie says, not buying until she gets her rights back. Nicole says, I don't care if she makes billions. It's still her work. All right, there you go. Interesting. So we have some very loyal Swifties in the chat.
Yep.
Let's talk a little bit about Ariana Grande and stay on the topic of Scooter Braun, because this is interesting. A new report from Us Magazine shed light as to why Ariana Grande fired Scooter Braun a while back. She fired him for 6 months, so not too long, but still a decent amount. A source said that Scooter gets too involved in his client's business and personal relationships, and at one point Ariana fired him because she had had enough. So I don't know what relationship they're necessarily referring to. Scooter did actually talk about Ariana firing him in October of last year to Variety. I'm going to read the quote because he said, quote, when SHITTY boyfriends leave, she starts to see the light on some stuff, and one day I got a call. I went over there and we had a very honest conversation where it made me a better manager, number one, and it allowed me to know that I can be fired. I had never been fired before.
Yeah.
Well, what boyfriend do you think he's talking about?
Okay, so I actually did a little bit of digging before we went on the morning tea to figure out what boyfriend lined up. And I had a hard time figuring it out because it seemed like all of these sort of smaller guys, because I think her relationship with Big Sean ended long before that.
Because we had Big Sean, and then we had Ricky, her backup dancer. Then we had Mac Miller, correct?
Yes.
And then we had Pete. Those are like the public relationships,
right?
I believe. Am I missing anybody? I know you guys will let me know if I'm missing.
Well, there were some from a long, long time ago when she was much younger. But I think that all of this went down in 2017, right? So I think she was with Mac Miller then.
Okay, so and we know because she just opened up in Vogue about the impact he did have on her career. I mean, while she was on tour, she was always tracking him, trying to make sure he was okay, making sure that he wasn't relapsing or going on a bender. So potentially, it potentially could have been Mac Miller. I just think it's interesting that we're hearing about Scooter Braun's tendencies more and more, and it is proving Taylor Swift's statements right.
Yeah, but Ariana Grande did go back to Scooter Braun, so...
I know.
And
she has yet to speak out, which I know she's not really supposed to say anything. We did a story a couple weeks ago when all of this happened about how Scooter has asked all of his clients to just stay silent. Obviously, we know Justin made a comment, Demi Lovato made a comment that kind of backfired. But I don't know. This makes me dislike Scooter Braun even more because we also know he forced her to put a song about Mac Miller on her album. She didn't want to. Now she has to sing it every night. And then we hear this, that he was getting way too involved in her personal relationships. Like, a manager, as long as Ariana is selling out stadiums and selling songs, GTFO out of all other parts of her life.
I know, that's what I think. I don't think a manager should be getting involved in any sort of the personal life of the person he's managing. I just think that doesn't make any sense at all, but Scooter does have a tendency to do that. He's very, very close to Justin Bieber on more than just a professional level. So I think that's kind of his way of conducting business, and obviously it doesn't work out that well.
We have some of you in the chat saying that there was something in Ariana Grande's contract that he was still making money off of her, which is why she decided to go back, and I have read that all of his artists, there's a little piece in there that even if they leave, whatever, he gets a percentage of the profits they make from the music when they were signed with him. So like, I'm sure he was still getting a cut from everything. You know, all those radio plays and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
That's probably why she was like, well, I'd rather just not be paying two people and just go back with Scooter.
Right.
It's definitely very, very interesting. We have Jennifer saying he seems like a narcissist.
Yeah.
Stephanie saying like she was planning on taking him to court to fire him, and then he said it straight, and there's no way out. Look what happened to Kesha. And then Courtney Bromley, my girl, she said, I think there's a real issue that many of his clients have had mental health issues. I feel like he's part of that. That's an interesting theory.
So are you saying that you think he hurts their mental health, or?
I think that's what she's saying. She's saying, isn't it interesting that a lot of Scooter Braun's clients have been open about having anxiety, depression, all of these issues. Not saying that necessarily there's a correlation there, but speculation, not confirmation.
Grateful mom of many says he's narcissistic.
Yeah, I think so too.
I could see that for sure.
Let's actually talk about another narcissist.
Who?
Justin Bieber.
Let's do it.
Oh my God. Okay, so you guys saw, he posted that picture with Hailey, and he wrote in the caption about having children.
Oh my
Because
gosh.
he loves to stir the pot. He wrote, love dates with you, baby. One day I'll be doing daddy-daughter dates. Not hinting at anything soon. I'm not in a rush. I just want to enjoy you by yourself for a while.
Wait, you're not in a rush? He's always in a rush. He rushed into an engagement. He rushed into a marriage. Rushing is his MO.
Also, I just don't like I just want to enjoy you by yourself for a while. I know that's meant to be sweet.
Yeah.
And meant to be a cute gesture, but I just feel like, and maybe I've watched one too many movies, but you know, when men say those kinds of things, I almost feel like it's an element of control.
Yeah.
Like, I just want you to myself. I don't want to share you with anyone else. Really quick, before you share your opinion.
Okay.
Pierre Kelly gave us a little donation, and we want to shout you out. Thank you, Pierre. He's one of your fans. He watches you on your other show, too,
Yeah,
girl.
he does watch me on the other
Pierre,
show. Thank you,
Vegan
Pierre.
Queen, #1 fan. Okay, what were you saying about Justin? Go for it.
The idea of Hailey no longer being an independent person after she's had a child, too, is kind of unsettling.
I don't like it.
Yeah, it's like he imagines her to be like almost the sole caretaker of their kid or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading into this too much. I love Justin Bieber, but I don't think he thinks out what he says.
No, it's like he definitely tried to do a little damage control already in the caption by saying, one day I'll be doing daddy-daughter dates, not hinting at anything.
Yeah.
So I think that was his way, because he knew if you just wrote that, obviously we'd be like,
Is she
WTF?
pregnant?
Is she pregnant? What's going on? Why are you going to be doing daddy-daughter dates soon? So he tried to definitely squash that. But no one is picking up on this. I just want to enjoy you by yourself for a while. I'm like, that is problematic.
Well, I didn't think anything of it until you mentioned it, and now.
Sorry, I watch too many movies. I recently watched Julia Roberts, one of her first movies, Sleeping with the Enemy.
I don't know that
It's
one.
about, she's in an abusive marriage. It's old. She escapes, but he makes comments like that. And that's just maybe why I'm kind of reading that in a skewed version. But it just made me feel not great.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Also, I want to talk about what Hailey posted on her Instagram story. I know you guys, some of you were messaging me about this in the chat. So I want to pull it up for you because, of course, we know Justin says something and, Hailey's got to get right on board and support him. She said, I know what the truth of my existence is. My life consists of so much love, joy, purity, and security, as well as the gritty, the challenging, the ugly, and the trials. I'm grateful for it all. What I know is I have never felt happier, more full, and more aware of who I am as a woman. I think that was direct to some comments we've made here on the team. This is something I wish for everyone, especially those that spew hate in my direction of my security. Whoopsie. I am loved. I am planted and rooted in Jesus. Amen. I'll keep fighting every day to maintain that perspective and peace of mind.
You know what is so, weird to me about this couple is that they are consistently calling out the haters. Like every single week, don't hate, don't send us hate, don't be negative. But then they also put their lives on full broadcast on social media. Justin posts pictures like that about babies and loving. It's like, if you don't want to receive the trolling, just stop posting so much.
I'm laughing because I don't remember who said it. But someone said that they need Jesus. Oh, P&B. She goes, what they need is Jesus. That made me laugh. I just feel like Hailey is always such a crusader for their marriage, and it makes me sad. Yes, Justin posted this yesterday, I guess, and then he had that other one where he talked about his lips being jealous of his arms, vomited in my mouth the day before. But it's like he only did that because on Monday we heard he was still trying to contact Selena, and now he's trying to change that narrative, and it's Thursday, and now Hailey's like, oh God, I've been letting Justin take the reins of defending us. Now I need to go on and post another paragraph.
Yep.
And it's just like, sadly, you keep posting all these paragraphs, but yet these rumors keep coming up. We keep hearing about the problems. Like, nothing's changing. They're just repeating the pattern over and over and over again.
Over and over again. And if anything, her defensiveness over their marriage, she gets so defensive all the time. It just really just makes me think that there's a lot more problems than we even realize going on.
For sure. I think they definitely still have some issues from the past that are influencing their current relationship. We have Julesy Jules saying, Hailey is the friend that's all about being a girl's girl until she gets a man, and then that becomes her whole life. Bye, girl. I mean, it's true. And, you know, we did hear previously that she had stopped hanging out with some friends in order to be with Justin. Kat, girl, you are an MVP T-Tribe member. You just shook me with that little donation right there, okay? Wow, thank you so much.
Cheers to that.
We should cheers to Kat. Let's cheers to Kat.
Cheers to Kat.
Cheers. Let's see. I didn't even sip my tea because I got so distracted. Oh, we're drinking a green ginger.
Yeah, it's delicious.
That is spicy.
It's delicious.
Spicy, unlike Hailey and Justin's marriage. I don't know. I'm over them. Night Runner said, can y'all do a segment on Janelle and Amber from Teen Mom 2?
Oh my gosh, there is way too much going on there.
There is so much going on there, Night Runner, but we might have to work something out for you.
Yeah.
We'll try to work something out for you because that is a lot of freaking tea.
Also,
You're right.
Thanks for the $2.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, nice.
Let's see. Justin's a narcissist. Justin doesn't love her, but he's so desperate. Where can I get merch? Teresa, we will post the link in the chat. You guys should definitely get some merch because I feel how soft this is. I'm not even just saying that.
Oh, it is.
I'm not blowing smoke
soft
up your guys' butts. It's really, really soft. Okay, let's get into Car Jenner tea time.
Okay.
Car Jenner tea time's happening. Gabby really loves when we do that, so girl, thank you. Starting things off with Kendall Jenner and this interesting Instagram story she posted in Mykonos, not partying with Lindsay Lohan, thank goodness. She posted this to her Instagram story. It's a picture of her and her friend, Fi.
Fi, that's how you say it?
Fi, yes. Because he was recently on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and I think previously I had said Faye, and I was like, then I heard them say Fi, and I was like,
ooh, there we go.
Commit that to memory.
Yep.
Fi.
Fi, okay.
And she wrote, married life.
Huh, okay.
Odd, right?
Odd, very odd, very, very odd, especially considering she was just seen out with Kyle Kuzma and we thought they were an item.
Right, which apparently they're not. They're in the same friend group.
I mean,
how are all these people in the same friend group with all these NBA players?
I know, right?
Can I be a part of that friend group?
Do you want to date an NBA player?
Actually, no, not really. Tristan Thompson has turned me off of NBA players for all time.
Rightfully so.
I don't want to mess with any of those dirty you-know-whats. Not about it, not about it.
Well, I don't think Kendall Jenner is actually married. Let's be real.
No,
it's
I
not gonna happen.
don't think she's actually married. I don't think she secretly got married in Mykonos.
Nope.
I just think it's interesting because she's the one who is always so quiet and private about her relationship. So I don't know if she did this as a way to kind of troll everyone. Like, oh, you guys thought I was dating Kyle Kuzma. We're not. Now I'm going to start another little frenzy with my friend.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think that the Car Jenners are experts at putting stuff on social media just to get us to like sink our teeth in a little bit,
right? And
wonder what really is going on. I have a feeling they're just friends. But did you notice how this guy looks exactly like Eunice Benjamin?
Yes.
And it's the guy that Courtney was seen out with,
yes,
right?
So Courtney has been seen out with this guy a couple times. He's appeared on her Instagram, and everyone will freak out and be like, "Oh my gosh, is that a Eunice lookalike?" Like. It's very odd to me that Courtney always tries to hang out with Kendall's friends because we have this guy, we have Lucas Sabat.
Yeah.
It's just odd. And on this season, we saw that Kendall gets uncomfortable by the fact that Courtney tries to kind of put her down to seem cool in front of her friends. I just hope I'm not doing that when I'm turning 40. That's all I want to say.
You don't want to hang out with 22-year-olds when you're 40?
No. No. When I'm 40, I want to be drinking champs by my pool,
Alone?
Oh, hopefully married.
Hopefully
Fingers
married.
crossed. I don't know. A lot of shady people in the Daily Rewind are like, Maddison talks so much ish on Justin and Hailey, she's never gonna find a man.
Oh, just because we have things to say about
like,
Jaylee doesn't mean you won't find him. I believe in you.
I'm also like, I will find a man, and he'll be better than Justin Bieber.
He
so
will.
What do you guys think about that?
With more money,
He won't be
too.
contacting his ex when we're together. Okay. But no, definitely. Let's move on and talk a little bit about someone else who knows what it's like to deal with an ex. Sophia Richie, Scott Disick. So you guys saw the new promo for Keeping Up. We're already promoing next season, girl.
Of course.
It's always how it happens.
And the next 10 seasons.
We had 2 days to rest, and here we go. We saw her kind of, talking about how she feels something's missing in her life and how she distracts herself with certain things from thinking about what's important. Kind of setting up, our theory is they're setting up a storyline for Courtney and Scott's relationship to be put on display.
Okay.
Are they going to get back together? Are they not going to get back together? Well, then Scott also posted for Penelope's birthday, and in the comment section of that Instagram was, please get back with Courtney. She needs her mom and dad together. Like, everyone freaking out,
Oh, my God.
wanting Courtney and Scott to get back together. So now we've kind of heard how Sophia Richie feels about all this, because that would really suck. A source told Hollywood Life that she's not jealous or concerned about it. She reportedly understands why people feel this way.
Okay.
Keep that in mind, and I'm going to tell you this next piece. And then you tell me what you think.
All right.
On the flip side, a source spoke to Radar Online about Sophia's dad, Lionel Richie. Lionel Richie reportedly feels like Courtney and Scott's relationship actually does hurt Sophia, but she's too invested in Scott to walk away.
Okay.
That's why she's in this mix.
Well, I don't know if that would be even a reason to walk away, just because the fandoms ship Courtney and Scott together.
But don't you feel like her family does too, a little bit?
Who? Sophia's family?
No.
Courtney's family.
Yeah, the Carters.
Yes, I do think they do. Okay, so it would be difficult. But if Sophia feels like she and Scott have a solid base to stand on, then, I mean, she has every right to stay in that relationship. It would be difficult. It would be hard. It would be hard to date a man who is so close to his ex-girlfriend and his baby mama. So I don't know. I don't know how she does it.
I mean, they do have 3 kids together, which I think is why Sophia is so understanding. She's like, obviously people are going to want the family to get back together. Natalie, she goes, hey, Maddison, I'm in my 40s. Natalie, no shade to anyone, girl. No shade to anyone in their 40s. I was just saying I don't want to be like Courtney and hitting on 20-year-olds when I'm 40. That's all I was saying.
That's the big difference.
Nothing wrong with it. Just wanted to clear that up. I think that's amazing. I think women are just getting better with age. Like fine wine. Yes. You can see where our minds are at. But no, I respect Sophia a lot for sticking with Scott. But I also feel like there comes a point that she just needs to bow out.
Yeah.
And I think we're starting to get to that point. Like, yes, you've been together for 2 years. Scott's not really looking to take the relationship to another level. She eventually, I think, would want that. I mean, she's young, she is only 20. She's going to want to get married. She's going to want to have kids. Like, Scott's he hasn't been married, but he's already done those things with someone else.
Right.
So I just feel like it's only fair to Sophia for her to listen to her dad, leave Scott, and start with someone who's a little closer to her age.
Right. Well, you know what I think is really unfortunate, and Sophia's going to hate this, so Sophia, if you're watching, which you're probably not, I apologize in advance, but it seems like Courtney and Scott did a lot of growing up, a lot of maturing after they broke up. I think they both kind of held each other down when they were together, and now that they're both off on their own paths, they seem like they've really come into their own as people, they're not together. And I think that sucks. I think that they could actually be great together at this point in their lives. I don't think they would have such a toxic, problematic relationship like they did before.
Right. Scott's kind of become the man that Courtney always wanted.
Oh, yeah.
And I think Courtney, she's grown up a little bit too. I don't know if she's changed that much. I just think Scott knows how to handle Courtney, because we've seen, she can get sassy. She can be a little mean and selfish and those things. And I think Scott knows how to handle that and counteract that and be a partner for her. So, of course, like, part of me always is like, oh, and they have 3 kids together. I would like it. But I do feel bad for Sophia, because she is
so hard.
She is like Hailey obsessed with Scott.
Yeah.
Like, she is in it to win it.
Well, and
it makes me sad.
Not only that, but she's gone so out of her way to make sure that Courtney likes her, and they've vacationed together, and they've made so much progress.
Oh, they've made so much.
It's never going to end up the way Sophia wants it to.
Yeah.
Which
Do you
is
remember
sad.
when Courtney wouldn't even let Sophia around the kids?
Yes.
And now they eat together, they drink together, they're friends. Like, it's just,
Lots of progress, but
like I said, I still think that Sophia and Scott are not meant to be for the long haul. Maybe for another year. I don't know. And then, I don't know, if Courtney gets married, I guess maybe then.
Yeah.
Maybe then Scott will decide. We did hear that he's kind of waiting for her to move on and get married before he does anything with Sophia, but it's like, Sophia, how long are you willing to wait for that?
I know. I mean, the good thing is that Sophia is still quite young.
She's got young eggs.
Yeah,
she'll be fine
she
for
doesn't
a while.
have to, even if she does invest 5 years in Scott, she's gonna be okay if they break up. But I don't know. It'll be tough.
5 more years? I don't think I can do that. We have Donnelly saying, I feel like Courtney and Scott do not need to be together. They seem better apart, but Sophia needs to find someone her age. She's mature for her age. Sophia needs to find herself.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, she was with Scott at a very, I don't know, like, important age. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I can't think of the word. But you know, when 19, 20.
You're like transitioning into adulthood. Yeah.
You're trying to find yourself. She didn't go to a traditional school. I feel like college is where most normal people do that.
Yep.
So I do agree. And now she's kind of like shaped into this person for Scott. So I think it's a lot going on up there. And her dad is clearly calling her out on it, for sure.
Yep.
All right, you guys, we will continue this conversation for the Daily Rewind, so make sure you tune in later this afternoon. Devin will be with me again.
It'll be me.
It'll be the Vegan Queen. Also, you guys, make sure to tune in tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for the tea. Make sure you're sharing, make sure you're subscribing, make sure your notification bell is on, and if you've already done all those things, tell a friend, tell your family, tell everyone, because
post
we want
to social media.
Yes.
Yep.
Post to social media. Tag us on Instagram. We'll put you guys already know Hollyscoop, obviously, but we'll make sure to put our handles in the chat. Tag us that you were watching the morning tea, or if you've gotten your merch, make sure to tag us as well. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for more tea, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.